where you're noticing that limiting belief and you're noticing the impact that that has on you, right? So the first thing is to pay attention to, wow, when I believe that stressful thought about myself, here's what happens to my system. Here's what happens, to my emotions. Here's what happens to my actions and my behaviors. So we want to notice all of that and recognize that this is not the state that we want to be, excuse me, living from. So what is the state that I want to be living from? Well, I want to believe that I'm enough, I'm competent, I'm significant, I'm important, whatever it is that you would like to believe about yourself that's more true. And then if I were to embody that belief completely, so I'm enough. What does I'm enough mean? Does it mean that I'm competent? Does it mean that I'm significant? Does it mean that I'm capable, right? Does it mean that I'm good? Does it mean that, right? I'm lovable, right? All of the things that we want to be able to turn around. So if I were to rest into, let's just take significance, right? So I am significant. I am enough. If I were to feel into living my life from the place of I am significant and believe that with all of my cells, with all of my being, then what would that generate more of? Right? So you drop in, you wait a minute, okay, I'm significant. And you might notice resistance because you might be like, I don't believe it fully. So if I were to fully believe that, what would I feel more of? I'd feel confident, I'd feel open, I'd feel empowered, I would feel like I can rest into this relationship. I would feel like I can move forward in my life. I would feel like I belong here, right? And then if I'm in that state where I'm feeling all of those feelings and those feeling beliefs, I belong here, I'm significant, I can rest into this relationship in my being, then I would feel more confidence. And what else would I feel? Well, I would feel rest. I would feel like I enjoy being in myself. I would feel like I enjoy being in this dynamic. And then generate that, right? So we're breathing in. What would that feel like to rest into knowing like I am significant?